Welcome back. Happy Monday. We are back in the new crib.
Yeah, man.
New crib is nice, boy. I'll tell you. Oh, Mac, this is your first time in a new crib.
Yeah, man. I put the down payment on it. We put the.
You the rich one?
No.
That's why you put a down payment on it?
Sure.
Okay. If that's what you want to go with.
Well, I put the down payment on it, and it's good to see the fruits of our labor.
I am glad you open this podcast up talking about paying for shit because it's gonna circle back. I'm glad you led with that.
Oh,
man.
Jesus Christ!
But for the neighborhood at home and for the neighborhood in attendance, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We will never stop saying it. So continue to rate, subscribe, comment. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave us
5 stars, please.
That's 10. So
I was about to say that's a lot of goddamn stars.
5 stars, right? Why? Because we are children and we're asking for validation.
Please.
So 5 stars. Thank you very much. Am I missing anything? Yes, I am.
Absolutely.
We're on YouTube. Shout out to where's Kev at? Kev, put the camera on yourself, Kev. No, turn around. Shout out to Big Kev, one of our great landlords. He's handling the YouTube. So if there's any issue with the YouTube, y'all hit Kevin. Don't
please. Listen.
He jumped
please.
in. He said he could do it. I said, nigga, one thing about it, 2 things for certain. You heard him.
It's up.
It's up on Wednesday.
And it's stuck.
So if it ain't up on Wednesday, go talk to him.
Yeah.
Don't ask us about nothing because y'all motherfuckers are still rude. Make sure that y'all broke funky asses
Talk about it.
are going to the Patreon, patreon.com. Because a lot of you motherfuckers are Hakeem Campbell and Kimmy Gibbler. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Y'all motherfuckers come in here, you eat our food, you listen to us, laugh and joke, you get a tear out of us every now and then, and you don't give us no money.
Please go
to the
patreon.com
/Guys Next Door Pod. Pick up your keys, become a member today. And obviously follow us on all social media platforms, Guys Next Door Pod. Mac.
What up, brother?
We're in a new crib. It's never gonna get used to having clouds.
Son, this is fly. This is fly.
So
like this is a whole different type of vibe right here.
We are recording live from the Hold My Dick Studios.
From the Hold My Dick Studio. All right. Okay.
Because HMD Studios.
Hold My Dick. Okay,
no,
got it.
Exactly. You said it right. Hold my dick.
It's got to be one word.
Hold my dick. So when the merch is coming, Hold My Dick Studios is coming. That's dropping. We got my toothless friend in the building. He don't got no. Spins my toothless friend. He don't got no teeth.
He got teeth. He don't got all of them.
He don't got the important one.
Yo.
It looks like somebody left the window open. I'ma leave the door open.
So what? I'ma leave the door open.
Listen, my voice is going. I apologize, y'all.
Why is your voice going, man?
Outside is back open, which means
Mouse Jones has another job, ladies and gentlemen. Clap it up for the man. This man has another job.
Y'all can clap. Your nails could clap together.
Are you spending money?
Ooh,
I just want to know before I clap.
Cut her mic off.
She's asking those are real questions, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's not a real question. That is a stupid question. Before we get hijacked, we are joined. We have we have one lovely lady in the building, in the crib, and we have my little brother in the crib as well.
All right,
nigga, don't disrespect me like that.
Ignorance, just ignorance.
Oh, yeah.
We have some very special guests in the crib today. First, I ain't gonna say. All right, now my little brother, my co-host on the Black Effect Network podcast.
I'm so over you and all of your bullying in the past fucking 3 minutes.
Are you gonna let me introduce you?
Go ahead.
Let me do my job. Thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate it. So, Mac.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, we left the door open.
We did.
This nigga is PMSing. Oh my God. It's embarrassing.
You want to rob
Yo,
him?
I do.
I know how.
It is given.
Please, eye drops.
It is given eye drops.
What?
Mind you.
Wow.
You in our house.
Introduction.
Wow.
Go on with the introduction.
All right.
Come on.
Do you have locks on the medicine cabinet? Jesus.
I'm about to call the police.
On himself. Yeah, on himself.
Oh, Jesus.
Talk about hold my dick.
Hold my dick. All right, so listen, we have 2 very special ladies in the crib today. First and foremost, we have my sister, my dog, my co-host on the Black Effect Network podcast, the What Hip Hop Question Legends.
Yes.
And Liz, you might have seen us last week on the Breakfast Club together. We got DJ Nyla Symone. Nyla, what's good?
Thanks for having me, sis. I'm back.
That's fine. That's getting cut off the episode.
No, don't cut it. Wow.
Hey, timestamp that. Won't be on the.
Yeah, you're so
product.
childish.
And right next to her, another. What's the word? What's the word they say when they be like polarizing?
Polarizing.
Controversial. Yeah, she gets the people's blood going. Yeah. She's had quite the couple of weeks. She is a cast member on the show 8 at the Table.
I'm a special guest on that show.
Not a cast member.
No, I'm not an official cast member.
Oh,
they're about to give you a check.
Yeah, you did that.
She's I want to be known. It was a special guest.
Yeah.
Don't work for them.
Yeah.
We have. Is it Jasmine? Blu Jas? What do you?
Blu Jasmine.
We have Blu Jasmine here. Now you're giving very fair skin. So where's Blue? What's Blue?
Oh,
The jeans.
I have a chakra on my neck which is blue, and it stands for like speaking your truth, being authentic. You know, I went through a spiritual phase in my life, and so that's where the blue comes from.
The throat chakra.
Yeah.
Did that hurt?
Throat baby.
Wow.
Did that hurt?
And actually,
Nah, it ain't
that
hurt.
all makes sense now.
It does.
You.
Like wherever we were ever confused about why her opinions are the way they are,
Her throat chakra is open, ladies and gentlemen.
Activated.
Activated.
I'm not gonna hold you.
That
All
chakra
right.
is not closed.
He sat real up straight.
Yeah, listen. I get it.
Woo.
Spin, are you okay? You are not a cast member of this show, so we don't need you to do anything extra. Just sit and watch. Thanks. Kev, you good? All right.
Never better, brother. Never better.
Rob, we good? All right, let's jump into it. Okay, so we have you ladies here. Nyla, what has been your experience dating in the industry, being a face of a, world-renowned, highly syndicated radio station? Like, what has the dating world been like for you?
Really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else? It's
Really
It's a
difficult.
podcast.
I understand.
I mean,
you
would love some talking.
I would have loved if you would have prepped me for this conversation.
No
prep.
fun in that.
This is what Guys Next Door is. It's real live conversation.
Yo, I see. Dating has been difficult. Well, not anymore. Actually, I'm in a relationship. I'm sorry, but prior,
clap it up for that. We love that.
Shout out to my boyfriend. He's amazing. But prior to that, definitely had a hard time just because you never know what somebody wants to date you for. A lot of times they want to date you for clout. A lot of times, they want to use you for other reasons, especially being a woman. Niggas want to use women for pussy anyway, so you just never know.
And that's why we getting them back.
And that's why
I'm
she
the get back.
You gotta teach me how to rob.
Get back.
James Brown. She's James Brown now.
Right,
the big payback.
Right.
You gotta teach me how to rob.
The get back coach over there. So Jazz,
The get back.
it's not very often that I see somebody who is, what's the word I'm looking for? It's because it's not intriguing, right? Because I think that is kind of like rude to say to somebody like, oh, you're not intriguing. But like somebody who I so fundamentally disagree with what they're saying can still get my attention. I'm like, okay, I am invested in whatever this is. That was you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
But so tell me, where did that you don't just wake up one day and say like, this is my thought process. Like, how did you come to be?
I really think that I grew up with this thought process because you was on the childhood playground and you was getting
like we gotta get these. I gotta get these niggas for their graham crackers. Like that's what you doing?
I don't know. Honestly, it's always been like so. In regards to my dad, has always been there for me financially, 100%. But he wasn't really active because he was always working. So I always, from age 13, I had a debit card. And like I had more money than my friends because I always had my dad putting cards, putting money on my card. And then when I was about, 13, 14, 15, I always had a body, so men always wanted to buy me things. And I didn't know it was finessing. I didn't know it was city girls. I didn't know about none of that. I just knew like if a guy asked me for my phone number, I'm going to say I don't got a phone, even though I do. But then he gonna come if he really want my number. He gonna buy me a phone, and I just figured that out.
He's gonna give you a number.
He's gonna give me a number that he could call.
Wow, and
that's a true story. That really happened to me. So
Where'd you grow up?
Why did I never think about that?
Buy a girl
So yeah,
phone.
the biggest thing is like if a man is really interested in you, express what you need. And if a man is really interested, he's gonna get that. He's gonna get it for you. Otherwise, he's gonna try to get what you got for him. You know what I mean? And then
Wow. Hold on.
So
Let's go back. Tell us where you grew up.
So I grew up all over New York.
Okay.
By the time
Where'd you spend the most time?
Like where would you call home, or like where you're from?
So I like the Bronx the most is where I feel home because
it was definitely giving. It was giving the Bronx.
Yep.
It was
I felt it. I felt it in my spirit.
So.
Don't do that. First of all, look, listen. Play. All right, go ahead. You from the Big Bronx energy. Stop, yo.
No, let's get back to the guy got you a phone. So what else have you been able to? Well, sorry, this ain't my podcast.
Nah, go ahead.
What else were you able to get?
Oh, at a young age or like as I got older?
Let's talk young age, like
15, 16, like clothes. You know what I'm saying? You just
mad and
VIM.
Like
heavy on the VIM shopping.
Yeah, Mad Jordans. You know what I mean? Or the 7 jeans and antiques and you know what I mean?
Ooh,
so
do you directly ask or should it be approached like, yo, I don't have like how do you go about it? Because
so I don't feel like you should ever ask unless you have a relationship, and I'm talking like 3 dates or more with this person. But I feel like you should just express your need. Like how are you doing? Oh, I'm not doing so well because I got this issue going on, but otherwise I'm great. How are you? You know what I mean? So it's like, and if
slide
and if he ain't picking up on shit,
I swear to God,
you don't get the third date.
Listen, let me tell you this right here.
Talk to me, Mouse.
I've seen that kind before.
Oh, talk to me.
Boy, listen, maybe I'm just slow because that should be pissing me off. I'd be like, every time I ask this motherfucker how you doing, bitch, you are bad luck. I need to get away because every time I talk to you, something's
going on.
Bitch, I can't have this around me. Can't have this around me.
So you're not gonna help support.
Mouse is gonna consider it a bad omen and dip off.
But I mean, there's several ways. Also, there are men who have already they have ambition or they have certain things or they're going certain places, and sometimes if you can help bring stuff to that table, then they should, they're gonna fill your table up too. So it's different ways to get different things, but we talk about off the jump, you ain't giving no pussy, no, you're not off the jump. It's like to see if he really interested. I say do that. That's my advice.
What's the gauge, right? What is your internal gauge like? Okay, I ain't gave no pussy yet, so this, I know I can get up to this.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it so real with y'all, cause I don't know, my luck is different. Cause of this, I'm not afraid to ask. My luck is different. So, the other day I was in the car, coming back from Miami in a taxi with the taxi driver or whatever, and he's telling me, we talking because my phone died and he didn't have a charger, so I have no choice but to talk to this nigga now. And so I'm talking to him or whatever, and he's telling me about how he put his kids, his wife to school. He's talking about his car that he got, and I said, buy me a car. Like, I need a car. And this is the first time I ever met him. We've been in the car for like 10, 15 minutes. Buy me a car. I need a car. And at first he started laughing or whatever, but I'm like, I'm serious. I need a car. Be feminine. Like, put your baby voice on. I really need a car. Like, it's hard. I can't get around right now.
I would have stopped right there.
She gassed it up.
So
you got that down packed though. That voice is great. At first, during the ride, he was laughing it off, whatever. Oh, give me your number. I gave it to him because I know I'm about to finesse this. I get it, I got it. So he called me like 2 days ago, like, yo, let's go to the dealership. And I put this on everything. Let's go to the dealership. I'm gonna get you a car. I said, but I told my mother, and my mother's like, make sure he put like 25,000. Like you get it out the lot. It's not like you gotta stay a connection with this person. You know what I mean? So I'm asking him. Your mom is.
I'm about to say, so
mom is sharp.
So mom's.
My mom done built houses all over. You know what I mean?
Right.
And but she's married. So, but and she ain't worked in like maybe many years, so today I got to talking to him or whatever because he wanted to take me to the dealership tomorrow. So I'm like, but how much is the payments gonna be? You gotta play dumb with niggas. The dumber you are, the better. You know what I mean?
This episode ain't never coming out, bro. I'll tell you this right now. I'm sorry.
Wait, why?
I'm sorry for everybody. I wasted y'all time coming out today. This episode never coming out because she is telling too much. I don't like it.
Hustle.
They don't want the game out there.
Actually, hold on. No. I appreciate this because a lot of these young niggas out here don't realize they getting hustled. Young men, pay attention.
And you know what? And a lot of young women out here don't know that they getting hustled for something that's way more valuable than some shit they can buy.
I want
so
you.
continue.
You know what? I ain't gonna. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead. We'll talk about that later.
Yep,
go ahead.
go ahead.
We got a conversation to have. So yeah. Go ahead. So.
So yeah, I'm on the phone like, but how much is the payments gonna be? Because I don't know, like if it's a lot, just how much it's gonna be. And he's like, don't worry, I'm gonna put X amount down. Da-da-da. I'm trying to get the full information without being like, yo, what's up? Are you buying the car full? You know what I mean? So yeah,
Wow.
And that's just 2 days ago. So it's different for me. I know the ways that I've worked up to it, and I know how my friends do it.
So have you had any like?
But I'm a straight shooter.
Ups? Have you had any like, oh, that shit went way like backwards on me?
No, because I always just tell my friend, like, I smell money balls. Like, I know who got bread, who's gonna spend it, whoever. Like, I just know. Like,
Is it based off how they dressed or
no,
like?
it's just I just know
energy.
Like, I just
Her
know.
chakras are open.
Period.
Oh.
The chakras are open. So you said you got friends.
know.
So do you have like a whole conglomerate?
Is it a team of you?
A team of hustlers. That's what I'm
Is it
guessing.
a team of stealing bitches?
It's not. No, it's not a team. But I mean, my friend.
It's a little squad.
People hang around like people more than likely, and I hang around
Birds of a feather.
Fuck you.
Just saying.
I hang around.
Why she wanna fight?
Just saying, right?
Why she wanna?
No, you're fine.
And I hang around like friends, so it's very rare that I have a friend. You know what I mean? All my friends no game too, like, but they run their own shit. You know what I mean? Like,
so is there like I know something with me and Mouse, right? Anytime we go out, or if like we're going to like a store or something, sometimes it can get competitive. We'll go to a store. We'll see how much we can get, or like who's walking out of the store with the most. Do you guys have like a competition-esque mindset when it comes to that?
No, but what I really dislike about this set of group or like this type is that like if a nigga community and his bag belongs to the street, like, and he want to spend the bag on the next girls get mad at that, and it's just like, but like that's not.
But you know the game, like,
yeah, and it's like you can't get mad.
The nigga spending the bag on both of us. How you mad at that?
Right, but there girls that be mad because they want the bag on themselves. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's the only thing. I'm not like that. I'm a very much like, girl, this nigga spending a bag, like, go get that. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of girls that they're not like that, and they're like the opposite. So
there are niggas, right? There's niggas that's spending community bag, and nobody's doing nothing with them. Is there a schedule? Like, hey, don't fuck with this nigga on this week because I got like what is why are you laughing?
I mean, sometimes it depends how good. If a girl is new to finessing and a nigga throw, let's say, 5 bands on her or something, she gonna think like it's time for her to go home. She gonna go home with him. Like, that's gonna turn. But there's other girls that's gonna be like, what's that? Like,
oh, she'll be excited and probably fall in love type shit you're saying.
Or
just
be
give
excited and give fuck. Yeah, and just fuck because money. Sometimes if girls never really have money, it's gonna make them feel like
they got something.
They got one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that is never the case.
Oof.
I like this. This is a good game. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I don't know. I feel like it's like a
little bro. You are
stop fucking little bro me, sis.
Don't try and pull this off. You gotta relax.
Anyway,
you gotta know.
So you could pull it off. I think you could pull it off. You got that. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And you slim and little. That's the big money bag too.
Really?
Yeah, they like the slim petite. You know what I mean?
Call the police.
What is going on?
Call the fucking police.
What is going on here?
So I feel
if
like
I see a nigga attracted to Nyla, I'd be ready to call Chris Hansen.
you fucking asshole.
Come in, sir.
don't know
Please.
what- they
Come in,
keep
sir.
my-
Sir. Sir. What were you doing here, sir? Can we speak about?
I'm a grown ass lady.
So
Stop playing.
what were you planning on doing with Nyla?
Yo, you sick
All right, my fault. Yeah, go ahead. Finish learning, cause
You the first nigga I'm gonna ride when I figure it out. For real.
y'all niggas is sick.
gracious.
So you're on this episode of this show. This is your first time on there?
On this show?
No. On 8.
No, we know it ain't your first time on here.
8 at the table?
Yeah.
That was my 4th time.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Is there what is the point of that show?
So they talk about relationships, love, sex, all those type of things. And it's
okay.
like supposed to be a no judgment zone.
Oh. I don't think people got the message because they have been judging you ever since for some of these comments.
That's okay.
Now, do you ever feel like y'all do? Because I feel like in today's society where everybody's a relationship guru, something, you got you, the Kevin Samuels, everybody. You don't feel like y'all fucking up the game a little bit for yourself? Like, Or do niggas not really care? The niggas you interacting with, they don't care. They know they tricks or whatever the case may be. Like,
do I think I'm fucking up the game? Because I don't think that's like the 8 at the table. I don't stand for their views.
I'm not
not them. We talk about like you,
like you being honest.
Because it's a, I would say it's a culture, right? The
tricking culture.
Mm-hmm. For do you feel like you're like low key giving up? Giving up secrets.
Yeah. But he feel like he's asking if I'm out in myself.
You low key empowering other,
which is
and that's what I more so because it's like I get money and like so with this okay. Ask me that one more time. Sorry. Do you?
I get nobody.
I don't mind because I'm not gonna lie. Since this happened, I still got big steppers in my DM.
Come on, big steppers.
Yeah. And they know how I'm coming. So it's like
so now now the conversation is different. Now instead of you even having to say anything, niggas is coming at you like,
they
yo.
already know how I'm coming. So it's just like
do you typically find that men is there a section of men that enjoy that part where they don't have to guess anymore? Like, is she finessing? Is she not? Or this is what she here for? Is she not? Like, is there a section?
No, I think that there's just a man that likes to spend money on women, and then there's a man that's afraid to. You know what I mean? But there is a man out there that they don't mind, and they're men like alpha within themselves, and they don't mind spending the money.
Don't
you know
do
what
that.
I mean?
I see what you just
is
did.
it?
I'm just
I see
saying.
what you just did.
I like the alpha.
Right.
She snuck the alpha shit in,
right.
so we must be some beta. Like what? No, I see what you did.
So
it almost worked.
Hold on, question.
Almost went and got you some
not
chips.
everyone
just say alpha.
He said I almost went and got you a
What you
bag
want
of
for the
chips.
corner store? I'm an alpha. You want
Not a bag of chips.
I want $300 worth in scratch off tickets.
$300?
Yeah.
I will bring you one scratch off ticket.
And hopefully you win $300.
The $20 one.
And pray with you.
The $20
I will bring you one $20 scratch off.
I'll
And
there
we go.
Pray with
and a
you
water.
And I pray with you.
that it will hit.
a water.
And
Thank you.
essential.
Thank you.
But
But
you gonna level
if
up on
it
the
hits, it's
essential?
mine because that was a gift
If
you
it
gave
hits,
me.
it's yours.
Thank you. Don't try to come back for it later.
No.
Okay.
Son.
You know
I
what
might
mean?
spend for something. It ain't the ticket. No scratch off.
So my question is, just because I don't know, right? It's I think it's different for in my mindset or just in my line of business, right? I think a lot of guys sometimes spend bread to make them look more like a celebrity,
Of course.
or make them look like the top nigga. Whereas on my side of things, I don't have to spend as much because I guess the perception is there of who I am, what I am, right? So are these guys, or do you think, in your opinion, do you think these guys are spending money with thoughts of hopefully getting with you, or hopefully getting some pussy, or is it just like
there's rappers and athletes that are well known and they spend money?
No, I know that 200%. I'm saying, but not all of them do.
Nah,
I mean, the ones I've dealt with, you know what I mean, have or offered, you know what I mean, for like off rip.
And I guess what Mac is at, like, is there an end game? Like, are they doing this because they see a future with you, or this just is
a part of that culture, part of the tricking culture?
It could go two ways, but obviously they want, what they feel is a woman's your highest worth at the moment, and that's why I tell girls, hold on to that and don't give that. I really say, like, you should really, if you let's say a guy trick on you, don't give the pussy, but you could let him like eat it, like, you know what I mean?
What he's saying, hold that thing like Dogecoin. That's crazy.
To the moon.
And then I always say, it's a 3-month. Well, when I was young, I came up with the 3-month. I think now that we older,
I want to talk about that, right? I want to talk about young Jasmine developing this mindset, right? Like, what made you say 3 months? Like, what were...
I noticed that after 2-3 months, I could only fake, like, I'm celibate, I'm a virgin. Even though I had a boyfriend or whatever at like 15 or whatever the case was that I was doing, these people, I was able to still play that up to like 2-3 months, and then they got too like, but I really like you, you know what I'm saying? But for like the 3-month mark. But now that I'm older, I feel like it's shorter. It's shorter because I'm older.
So they get more aggressive faster, you saying?
I think that they're going to catch on sooner. You know what I mean?
You ever worried about losing a lick? Like, if you holding out on a certain nigga too long, he might just get bored and go off, or you got...
No, because I've already gotten what if you leave, it's like, okay, next.
Damn. Golly. I want to talk to you.
Animalistic.
We're going to talk about a few things today. I want to talk to you about these statements, right? That you said on the show. So you on the show, you were asked about breaking up. And if a nigga leaves you, if he introduces you to a certain lifestyle, when y'all break up, he has to, for a point in time, maintain it while you move on. Whoa, I was like, and Rel, throw the sound clip in here. Rel not here. I was just telling him.
Oh.
So when has this happened?
Yeah.
This is real life.
Not real
Yeah, I'm
life.
about to say she was from the
Like
interview.
I could tell from the way she was saying.
Oh no,
it
it was
very-
really.
Like when she
serious.
was confused about other people being confused.
The funniest thing is
I
that
said,
she was looking at everybody
When it-
like
when
that
it-
don't happen to y'all.
No, but when it went viral, I was still confused. I'm still like, wait, well, why? I don't get it. Like,
Yo, because that's definitely not a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, wait, what?
because the original question is, if you give a gift to somebody, if someone gives you a gift or you give a gift to somebody during the relationship, are you gonna give it back?
Yes, I'm taking it back.
I would like to take it back,
So
but
then you
I'm
know.
not.
So then you know that if I get a gift from you, you lending it to me. This is like a library.
Yeah.
You're not giving it to me. It's
When
not
you
a
give me
gift.
the pussy, it's on lease.
What's the?
When you give me the pussy, it's on lease.
No, but when you
the lease will be, if the lease gets fucking fucked up, you're not gonna give me pussy until I find new pussy.
but the pussy's not a gift. If you go out and you take
No. I like that. I respect that one. That's good. Like that right there. But if the pussy's not a gift, then why hold out so long?
for the own woman's self, because it isn't a gift. So when you do give it out, it's because you really, most times when a girl really gives it to someone, she really she messed with that guy and she plan out a whole future after the third time they fuck. I got 7 kids coming on the way, a house, you know what I mean?
That's
so
facts.
women, we think differently when y'all just think, for the moment. And so that's why I think that it's worth more than what y'all got, because y'all ready to give it everywhere. So yeah.
First
That's
of all,
Just
true.
saying.
That's
not
true.
everywhere.
I'm just saying.
Somewhere, but not everywhere.
Somewhere that's everywhere.
A lot of wares, but
A lot of wares.
A lot of wears and tears,
Exactly.
but not everywhere.
Exactly. And I just feel like to be a woman of high value, I don't feel like you should sleep
Oh,
around with
you
many
over here
men.
talking to Kevin Samuel?
Oh, wow.
Oh my god!
No,
wow.
he talk about men.
I didn't like
mean,
that.
a woman.
What is a woman of high value?
One who doesn't sleep around.
What do you mean?
So isn't that just a woman with high values?
No, one who I think a woman of high value does have her own table still. So don't get it twisted and think that I just live off niggas. I have my own table. I have
course.
Airbnbs. I have things popping off.
Do you have
my-
chairs for those tables?
No, you got to bring your own chair, and I got to see what your plate got. You know what I mean?
I see what's
Before
going on
we-
here. Random spoons.
Right.
Wow.
Right,
Wow.
least
See what's
spoons.
going on.
Like that's what you give to your girl.
Least spoons.
Listen,
Wow.
Listen, just know, if I give you something, because I be damned, and I don't even want the gift. It's gonna sit in a closet. But I be damned if nigga, my baby mother be wearing them fucking bags.
You
And
did
I
not
be
take
like-
them bags back.
I didn't. I should.
Okay.
That's because it's my baby mother.
Good.
But boy, oh boy.
If she wasn't,
what?
you taking them back?
That's so
Do you know who you talking to? Just in case y'all
Sis,
forgot.
You talking to the big sis.
I know.
talk.
Talking
I,
to the
I,
big
I
sis.
got bags back. Okay.
And what you gonna do? Give them to the next girl?
I don't
He's
know.
just gonna
I
put
might
them in
give
his closet.
I might give them to fucking charity. I might give them to you, little bro. But I tell you who ain't gonna have it. This bitch with new niggas. I fucking wish.
But
I
if you
would.
bought it for her at the time, you obviously wanted her to have it.
If you was my girlfriend at the time,
He was lending
you
it
wanted
to
me
you.
to have you.
He was lending you the bags. He was lending you the clothes. So you take the panties back you bought her too.
Lending the love too.
Yes, I'm taking them
Everything's
fucking
temporary.
panties, but you gonna leave this
okay.
relationship with the same funky ass drawers you came
Son,
in here
what?
with.
There you go, ladies. You heard it here.
You heard it here first, ladies and
I ain't
gentlemen.
gonna hold you. I really don't have the effort, first of all, because I'm fuck around and I go to collect some shit, then we end up back together. I really don't have it. I don't have it in me. Like,
believe that.
I will front though. I have front and be like, I'm coming to get this shit back, just because I knew I was.
Because you knew he's gonna go pull
and
back
that
up.
and that we back
Turns
together.
into a
Now we back
And Mac hit me, be like, "What you doing? Y'all back with
I'm
Shorty?"
laying over here.
Yeah, we back together.
Yeah, we.
Niggas, I thought you was going to get. I said, "No,
No.
I
You
said,
know, we
I
just
wasn't
talked
going to
about
get the
it.
bag. I was going to get my bitch. That's what I said. I was going to get my bitch back. So let me get to. So, do niggas notice going into a relationship? Well, obviously now, but before this went viral, did you explain this to men ahead of time, or like?
It's just, I mean, I don't know. I could just, I can't really say that I build full relationships with people either. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, this is interesting.
I give another example. Like, I just act like, you know, so I wanted to get my teeth done, and I just told the guy, oh, I need X amount of money. I'm gonna go, you know, in 2 days. And he asked me like, would you do this and this and this? And I was finessing like, yeah, I would do that. Yeah, whatever. And I got the money, and then I never really spoke to him ever again. So it's like, damn. But he ain't really, he wasn't hitting me up. It's not like I blocked him. He ain't searched for me either.
To the game, like
he gave it, and then he just never really bothered. You know what I mean? So
Gentlemen, hold on, gentlemen.
I'm like that with food.
I'm about to say, listen, gentlemen, for guys out there who don't understand, the hell?
And like my experience is not, you know, obviously, but this is just this is the energy that I've been since young, and it's just what happens to me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't really know it was game. I didn't really know about finesse, city girl.
No, that shit is definitely game. I feel like it's a New York thing or a city woman type thing.
No, I would say maybe it's. I don't even know if it's sparked in New York.
It's a confident thing.
Yeah, it's
definitely a New York thing. It definitely started in New York.
Okay.
I think women in other places tend to just be very.
Well, Miami women do that also.
Yeah, but
majority of Miami women come from New York.
Majority of Miami women are not from Miami. Like the part of Miami you're talking about, those women aren't from there. They're from other places.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
But I do got guys like recently within the last few, you know, a week or so saying, you know, I'm not a fool, like you're not gonna trick me.
And she's like, you're right, nigga.
You're like, funny thing.
And no, I'm nonchalant. Like, listen, if you feel I'm not genuine, then I would, you know, you should go with your intuition. Like, if you don't fuck with me, like I fuck with you, then it's cool. Like,
do you find this tends to this way of life tends to get in the way of like genuine connections?
Are you looking for genuine connections?
Better question.
Yeah, I feel like. Are you talking like emotional connections, or are you talking
just love, just real love, security?
Mm-hmm.
Like being able to be fully secure in someone outside of the financial aspect.
You haven't lived like how I've lived before. Mm-mm. Do you find that it's hard to find?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, long story short, regardless, I think
well,
that
you didn't answer our question, so we don't
know. I'm about to say
that was
experience.
The answer. Here's a woman who doesn't even live the same lifestyle I live, and she has the same issues that I would have if, you know what I mean? Meaning, it's hard to find genuine and real connections as a woman, a young, beautiful woman, and that's why I say when girls is young and they in that from 20 to like 30, you should use your youth wisely and, you know, finesse these niggas, sis.
So you're thinking,
I'm not mad at that.
Nyla's
you're giving yourself
literally on the chopping block. She's about to go outside. This is so crazy. Yo, this nigga has been being a good nigga, son. Nigga be reposting this podcast. He be like, "Oh, babe, you should probably talk about. Yo, I really loved when you talked." He probably be helping her with her mixes, and now this nigga's about to be kicked to the streets.
No, he's not.
For the streets.
For the streets.
No, he's not getting kicked anywhere. But this is just good knowledge for girls to have.
Take the back seat.
Exactly.
No, this is good game for women to have.
So
the same way niggas is taught to be abrasive and to do X, Y, and Z, women should be taught that too. A lot of times, women and girls aren't prepared to date or to be in relationships with men. So you might as well get something. Yo, most women get used.
I'm not gonna disagree.
I know women getting used for pussy. I know women getting used for car rides. I know women getting used.
To say somebody is using you for a sexual function is crazy.
The reason why I say I agree to a certain extent, right, is because I feel like in the same token, men are getting used, right, as we see. It's a
no, them niggas. She's not using them niggas. Them niggas is using. They're not using their God-earned common sense. So yes, run it the fuck up. Like, she's not doing that. These niggas.
But I'm saying even. But this is even before she came out and said that this is. There are young niggas out here who this is their rookie year of the NFL,
right?
And feel like, okay, this is the one way that I can get a girl. I'm gonna she don't know who I am. I barely get any burn. I'm gonna spend a bag on her.
You know that's how Spin lost his tooth.
Don't worry about it. Listen.
Bitch said, "You want some pussy? Give me." You into this shit? He said, "Bitch, what you say?" No, she said, "You want some pussy? Give me a tooth."
Got it.
Nigga said, "This can't go back in."
So I do think you fucking jerk, man. I do think that it.
So he gave it to her. He ain't lend it to her.
Ooh.
Good.
Yeah, like a dumbass. Should have
That's
listened to him. Could have got him back. We'll be sitting there looking like.
Son, what? Oh my
Nah,
goodness.
Mouse is an asshole.
So I guess you and this beard don't spend money.
Yeah, I spend money.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
That I'm comfortable with.
What's the
though.
most expensive gift you given a woman?
That I'm giving or have given?
Have
given.
given.
Probably a Cartier.
Okay.
Love bracelet?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, like watch?
No, the love bracelet.
The bracelet. The love bracelet. Cartier love bracelet, right?
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the watch.
Still nice.
Yeah, but I was like, okay.
I mean, if that's what you would
About to
want.
hit him with the eye drop?
But it's not like everybody not getting this from, or from, like now me. If you hungry, I'll feed you.
200.
Like that's the type of nigga I am.
Yeah, but we're not talking about food. Come
Not
on.
even-
No, I'm just talking. No, like
I'm like, we got
No,
20.
Like,
no, I'm not
more
talking-
like
I mean, like, if you-
necessities.
Like, to be honest, I'm just the type of nigga where if you don't annoy me, if you don't bother me, if I don't feel like you like bothering me, I might be considered a food nigga to some bitch. Like some bitches might just be like, nah, that was my food nigga. Because if you hit me and we talking, I might be like, yo, you ate today? And if you say no, I'm gonna feel offended. Like, can't no woman be talking to me and then eat
He's
today?
like a grandmother.
Like, I'm gonna order you some food. And some women might really be like, oh, Mouse was my food nigga. That's my biggest fear in the world. That's
Why is that a fear?
That's my only fear.
Yeah.
Why is that a fear?
That I like a woman, she'd be like, I'm saved as food nigga. Oh my God. Oh my God. My biggest fear be like, yo, call my phone. My biggest fear be like, she'll be like, yo, call my phone.
Hey,
I
babe, can
can't
you call
find
my phone real
call
fast?
my phone. I'd be like, oh, it's right.
My food, nigga.
Son.
God, take my heart. Take my tooth.
So stupid. Yeah, you an
Nah, but yeah,
asshole.
I'm just not. But I'm also not a part of trick culture. Like I'm like the niggas y'all talking about. Like I've been super street rich. I've been super broke. Been super up. I'm just not that. That's not my first thing. Isn't to when I interact with women. My first thing isn't to let me go buy you this.
Let me take care of her.
No. If I like you, I'm gonna want to take
I was
care
about
of
to
you.
say, if you really like the girl, you'll want to take care of her.
Yeah, but I'm not just going to jump out. But I'm also not gonna jump out the window. I knew you for 3 days. Here's a trip to Bali.
Okay, so all right, like he said, because you said there's a 3-date rule. So what are like the standard 3 dates that are good dates?
Yeah, I ain't been on much of those, but
You ain't been on many dates.
I mean, I straight just ask people. You know what I mean? Like first or
All
second
right,
time I ever
go
be
back
around
like
them.
18. You're like 18, between like 18 and 25.
Yeah, so it used to just be like taking me shopping.
Okay.
That's a date.
Those are dates?
Yeah, like spending time.
That is
No,
nasty.
both of these say, wait, what?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm aware, but that's not a date.
How
know,
that's
That
not
is a
a
date.
date?
Who is a
trip,
date? It's a date.
honestly.
You know what? I back up because I tell people all the time. Anytime I spend with you, that's a date. So I feel okay.
Yeah, so stuff like that. But I always make sure it was never like one-on-one, like
Oh,
in a
now you-
house.
So now I gotta spend money on you and your friend?
No, it don't. No, it's
What
not no
about your
one-on-one in a
friend?
crib, like
Oh,
in a crib, like in
heard
a
you,
closed
heard
place
you,
where it's
heard
one-on-one.
you.
Because then you misleading a man. You know, it's obvious he
Yeah.
gonna think whatever. So it's like I don't even go there. Because you know you can't really shoot men down either. You gotta.
So when do you think is a good time to do one-on-one?
Hold on,
'Cause mad niggas try to do
hold
the-
on, back up. I want to talk about that. You say you can't really shoot men down. What do you mean?
So like if a guy like if like you invite me over to my space or I invite you to my space and we in a private space together, as a man you automatically gonna think this is my time to hit. Like she gonna, you know, she want the dick. Like that's what you're gonna think. And so if
that's what I
I then
want. That's
tell
why
you like
I figure- yeah.
no, you're gonna feel like you playing with me.
So I
'Cause
want
that's
to
gonna
break
be your dick
yeah,
and your mind.
and I want to
at the
break
same
that
time.
for the
You know
guys
what I mean?
listening. I want to break that. Like I've always
Talk about it.
like,
We
that's
we were just having
we're
this
literally
conversation.
always talking about that. Like that, we got to break that, right? Like everything doesn't always have to lead to sex. Everything doesn't have to lead to sex, right? It's like enjoy genuine
Just chilling.
time, chilling, my nigga. Like thinking with your dick ain't never let you know we're good, and ever. It'd be embarrassing me sometimes, to be honest.
But say, hey,
Thinking with your dick would be embarrassing. I'm like, God damn, I should have left her where the fuck I was. And now I'm embarrassing myself. Now I got to come back over here and fuck her a second time and just show her that I ain't really trash. You caught me off guard, bitch.
it was an accident. It was cold that night.
I wasn't.
He
You caught me
ain't
off.
take the honey that day.
It was cold that night. damn
I
it.
ain't drink a lot of water. I'm sorry. I was the one and done that night. So now I got to spin the block. And I don't like that. So, you know, but I do want to break that thought process that, you know what I mean? Like, Because then also just, we don't have these conversations, right? Where a woman is telling you these ways she has to like protect herself from men, right? Like if we're going to break that mindset, it starts with us talking to one another.
Facts.
Like, yo, little niggas, stop, relax. Put that little thing away.
Yeah, before you hurt somebody.
I tell these little niggas just like I tell them about they gun. Yo, put that little thing away, bro. You playing. Put that little thing away. Because now women start talking. Now that's how women. So now the women at that age, they preparing just like her. Oh, nah, I can't be in a close space. I've never had to think like that with anybody.
That you can't be in a close space with
I've never had to think like that.
Because you the nigga.
Yeah.
It's the girls that gotta think that.
I know, that's what I was saying.
But that's
what he's saying. Because he hasn't. It's not.
I was confused.
She's just saying, of course you haven't had to think like that.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying.
And I would love for women to feel that way. That's what I'm saying. I would love for women to feel that same autonomy, that same freeness.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, there was times way back in my day,
right? Way back
in my day, way back,
long time ago,
where I would really invite girls over, literally just to chill, and just see how she felt. Like we come to the crib, we were just watching the movie tonight, and then it's starting to get late. It's like, ooh, babe, you know what? Let me get you a call home. We had a good night. I cooked. We did a great movie night. Cooked too, man.
On a regular pull up.
Nigga, regular pull up. She came in, I was chefing.
I know what this nigga's trying to do.
Right.
Gave her the food.
We know what he's
We
trying
watched
to
the
do.
movie, and then all of a sudden I'm like, got a
Trying to
long
make
day
them-
tomorrow, I'll talk to you later.
See you later, champ.
Let her go home. Cause that sits with you.
Right.
And it's on some like, yo, he had enough respect to even think about some shit like that. And just like Mal said, man, women should feel that same way. Should be able to do the same.
Yeah, that shit is sick. That shit
without
really
even
sick.
having to think like, damn, this nigga gonna pull up and really be on some like, he should have got some whatever.
Because what about, I'm pretty sure there's days women don't want to leave the house, but then they also don't want to curve a nigga,
That's
right?
a fact.
But she can't have you on her space because she feel, or she just doesn't feel safe because that is the norm, right? We break that norm, I think we'll be all right. Go ahead, Nyla, you was in the middle of asking. You lost a thought?
Yeah.
You
Really?
you put on your notepad?
Talking about dates.
I forgot the side question though. What was the side question?
You said like when she was like 18, 25, those dates.
Yeah, she said that though. All right, well, tell me about the second date. First date was
Shopping.
Yeah, I've gone shopping, eating. But I think every time I've ever had, like, when I'm eating, I'm always like preparing what to say so I could set up the bag, So yeah.
So when you said something earlier, you said between the ages of like 21 and 30. That's when, women are young, they have their beauty.
Yeah,
and
gonna fuck y'all up. Y'all keep saying that shit.
Who's y'all?
The two people that keep saying that shit.
But
35-year-old they gonna fuck y'all up.
But you're saying,
you.
What the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I'm wondering, when you turn 30, is that the time and space that you're actually going to start looking for love?
Well, I'm not there yet, so I can only speak from, my past and my like where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say, but I do think, at a certain time, at a certain age, it's like, I guess it's going to get harder. Like, it's obvious. You know what I mean? So you
the game is going to get harder, or?
Dating for women.
There's young girls.
Dating
like
for
there's
women.
There's young, there's youth,
there's a young you coming up at some point.
Exactly. And that's just the truth. So it's like,
and niggas like young women.
period.
Young women. Like,
Period.
We know that's how you keep
R.
running.
Kelly.
What? What? I'm really sick of you.
All right. So back to this controversial shit, right? Mm-hmm. Because I really want to know how this shit goes to where it's like, yo, listen, you're breaking up with me, but I'm leaving you in my space.
Yeah, okay, so is the rent a gift? Like, is that like a gift for the year? Is that why they have to
Yes.
continue it?
Exactly.
But then after the lease is up, he's free.
I'm going to have to finesse that when that time comes. But yeah, he's free.
No,
Wow.
I'm not to finesse it.
Huh? Like
Pretty
a
much,
severance.
pretty much.
Exactly. It's
But-
100%
Severance
like
package.
But you're gonna finesse it from somebody else, right? Not the same person.
that. I'll worry about it when the time comes. I
Wow.
may not but we'll see.
Sheesh.
So niggas never taking their shit back.
Have they ever?
Yeah.
Oh my God, funny story. Because after after my shit went viral,
I figured as
much.
No.
Figured somebody
Yeah,
had
Deadass?
the block.
I had someone mad, that they bought my couches and stuff, so they ripped them up and they took back a bracelet, and I was like, all right, this was on lease then, like. That's why I came up with that, because that was the first time that ever happened to me. My whole life, no one has ever taken nothing back from me. You know what I mean? But yeah, so they did that. Because they felt like a fool. Like, so you try to get me too by making me get this and this.
But he probably really had feelings for you, or he wouldn't have cared.
Or he was probably like, you ain't
ego.
taking it.
No, he probably was like,
It's ego. I was about to say it's ego.
There's either ego. It could be a mixture of
It could
both,
be
but
both,
sometimes ego is
one of the most dangerous things. In
Ego
a man's
sometimes
mind.
is masked as having feelings for somebody. Like if you already felt this way about this girl, or was like, it was whatever, but then you have to see like her going viral, and that the whole world's like, and all your
but
mans
nobody
is like,
knows. So like, where's the? Why
Your
are
man-
Hold on. Your mans know.
And
I'll
know.
tell you, that's the most dangerous part.
It's
Your
the
man's
man.
being able to call you and be like, yo, this you?
and you know that whoever this nigga is, just know he was in the group chat with the fellas, and they were like,
Oh my God.
yo, you seen Jazz
Cooking
yesterday?
them. Yo, you seen your shorty?
Yo,
Damn,
how
son.
about if on Instagram everybody's posting it? Like people that
Exactly.
don't even know me, but it's on his feed. Like everybody,
Oh,
like
he's sick.
crazy.
Hot. Niggas is hot. Everybody on some like, yo, whoever she got is
Right.
in his mind, whether people
So
know it's
ego.
him or
I
not,
get it. Okay.
is piercing his soul.
Damn.
It gotta hurt. Let's talk about the physical aspect. Do you allow space for actual, like, are you pleased? Do you live a life where because if you're always, and I'm asking that, so I don't want you to think I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've heard, it's like, everything is so meticulously planned out, where it's like, you're setting up 3 moves ahead. Do you ever give yourself that space to just, fall? Like just, okay.
Never a guard down.
No, I don't think. I think no, I'm from New York. I mean, I grew. It's also I think how I grew up like in foster care, like from my middle ages, from 13 to whatever age, and I just think that like my mind is potentially I even imagine me like at the highest space that I would be, and I may still have survival mode mentality.
And that, I'm so glad. Okay, so boom. So that's what I want to talk about. Because I'm trying. I don't want to be disrespectful.
No, be real. I don't take nothing personal.
So, you said you grew up in foster care.
For a period in my life.
So, is that where that mold and that mindset started?
Or
Because you said you started to build that
think
mind.
that's where it
It's a
started?
mixture of, because still, even like I said, even though my father wasn't there, like in person, he was there financially. So I always looked at like a man is gonna take care of me. So even when I was not in my father didn't live in New York, but when I wasn't in their care, he still financially gave me, and I didn't have to see him, hang out with him, nothing. So
But there was
I think it's just little parts of everything, probably collective, that I've been through that created this mindset.
Do you think that? So first and foremost, my mom. Shout out to Mima. My mom.
Mima.
She works in a foster home. She's worked in a foster home for like the last 10 years, 11 years. And growing up, hearing the stories and hearing everything that goes on in the households, and how the kids kind of the kids low key have to govern themselves. Like the parents or the adults that are in those houses, they're
just there for the check.
I'm about to say the majority of the time they're really just there for a check. They're not even there to try to like. And it bothers I know my mom. My mom is a mother to everybody. When we grew up in the projects, everybody knew Mima as that. Like, she is the mother of everybody. So going into the foster home, it's pretty much the same exact thing. So hearing these stories, it gets kind of scary. I say all of that to say, trying to think of the right way to say this now. Because you had to kind of govern yourself, and the way that your father supported you was through the financial. Do you think that being your only idea of support, that's the only way that you connect what support actually is.
I get you. Okay.
I think that is one of the things that I expect from a man. You know what I mean? I do expect that, especially if I feel like, especially if I give myself to you, I'm now your responsibility until I don't want to be.
That's tough.
Ooh.
So
that's tough.
So that's why I say is be very careful with who you give that to, because I get crazy. If I put it on a nigga, you're my boyfriend. Like,
you're my boyfriend.
If I'm finding you, you're my boyfriend. So I don't do that often because of that. But
we love that energy on this side.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Guys next door is a big fans of that mindset.
Yeah.
Get crazy. Crazy here.
Crazy here.
Get crazy.
Just relax. Like, what? Yo, anyway. So when you do find somebody that, okay, well, I want to know, what's your ideal husband? Because you have to let your guard down at some point.
Or do you even want to get married?
No, and so, of course, so I have been engaged.
Oh, wow.
I had so I have been engaged.
One time?
So you let your guard down for that relationship?
One time, yeah. Okay. I've had, so I've been proposed to 3 times.
Fire.
Wow.
Yeah,
Clap it up for that one time.
Clap it up. That's pretty great. Clap it up. Hey. What's wrong with you? My boy. What's wrong with you niggas, yo?
As the whole podcast episode.
Yeah, I've been proposed to 3 times because I feel like, I know how to be. It's very important for women to be, especially when you're around a man or a man you want to pursue or whatever, to be in their feminine, 100%. And so I'm still the type of woman who serves my man. I'm still that. So when I do sit back, I'm very submissive to that. Although I'm an alpha every other way, because I carry myself very strong outside. But when I come home, there's nothing my man can't ask me for.
What made you say yes to the one guy and not the other 2 guys? Great question.
So the other 2 guys, the first 2 guys that asked me to marry them did so when I no longer wanted to be with them. Then they pulled up with the ring.
Yo, niggas love
that good move.
Niggas swear.
It be when you over some shit that's like, you know what? No, I'm
so
right. I'm gonna get it together.
Shut up.
That was the first one, and then the second one was
you want me to marry you? Break up with me.
Silly. The second one actually asked me when they found out that I had got engaged to the third one.
He tried to out engage you.
Yeah.
Wow. What?
Bigger rock.
I like these niggas, boy.
That's a whole nother level.
What he did tell me was I'll get you another car, I'll get you, a better crib. Although my shit is already good, my crib is good, whatever. But he was saying I'm gonna get you this if you, come be with me,
damn,
on this side. But I declined because the person I was with, I was really in love with. So yeah, I have, I do want to get married. I do want that. But my man need to, like I said, support, be responsible for me.
So you were in love before. That's fire.
Listen, shout out to y'all motherfuckers that keep trying to do that shit. Yeah, that shit is...
What, love?
They keep trying to do what?
That shit is insane. Fall in love. That shit is insane. That shit is insanity.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you say that?
Being in love, being fully open and
being in love,
giving another person the opportunity to literally destroy you. That is insane.
Well, damn, when you word it like that, it sounds crazy. But
it's the truth. You think about what love is, right? Love is giving somebody a knife, turning your back and saying, "Please don't stab me."
That's true.
I mean, spin little 1 2 5. He said.
I mean,
he ain't got a mic over there, so that's why I'm repeating what he said.
Yeah.
He said, He said your body produces certain endorphins that, when you're in love.
Absolutely. It's a real drug. It's actually a real drug.
And you're chasing that high forever and ever.
Constantly.
Damn.
No thanks. Y'all niggas got it, bro. Y'all niggas got it.
Yeah, did you guys see my take on toxic relationships? Where I was like, yeah, I like toxic relationships. Did y'all see that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, no, I just felt like I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship where, there was no really emotional turbulence at all. It was
corny.
It was boring, and then I got with someone else that then I had emotional roller coaster. But to me, I felt fulfilled, oddly enough, you know what I mean? When prior to, I felt empty, damn, this shit is what is life?
But why are you feeling empty? It was just too boring.
What's your sign?
Capricorn.
What's that? What that mean? Somebody tell me what that means.
Capricorns.
They hustlers.
Yo,
natural hustlers.
Why does Spin say they devils?
They're natural hustlers. They that is a fact. Capricorns are usually like very naturally hustlers. They know how to move up. Like they,
So
I think they're
upward trajectory with them.
always they're always on the move upward. Oh. My mom, my dad are both Capricorns.
Is that what type of sign?
Earth.
Earth. It's an Earth sign.
Earth
Okay.
sign. The goats.
Well, she said she was Tiger, so I
Yeah,
thought
we
it was gonna be a
goats.
fire sign.
We goats.
She may have fire signs in the rest of her
You're going
chart,
too
but
far.
that's
You're going too far. You're going too far.
yeah.
We don't do that shit.
No,
Not
I
on
got
this podcast.
Pisces. I'm also a Pisces.
Oh, I love that.
How you both?
rising or
Oh, brother.
I don't know. I was born the same week Jesus was born.
ow.
When was Jesus born?
Jesus wasn't born on the
was Jesus
25th,
born?
but you know,
Yeah, but that week I'm talking about.
go off.
Make shit up. What that mean to a Muslim?
that he was a Capricorn and a Pisces. Because that week, I don't know if it's
Damn.
I
So
don't know.
you're a
now,
Pisces rising or Pisces moon?
Yeah, one of those. I don't know. I know it's one.
Man, all that shit to say niggas be toxic is ridiculous. Okay, niggas is just toxic. Stop trying to explain it.
Damn. So the toxic relationship brought you more fulfillment.
Nigga, I've been telling y'all toxic relationships is it.
I don't
I've been telling y'all niggas
I don't
that
want to say.
forever.
I think that's.
But are you
I think
spending money in a toxic relationship?
Yo, I don't.
If I'm in the relationship,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
I don't
Okay,
want a
good.
toxic relationship.
yeah, about to
But see,
say.
that money, that question right there will always turn me off.
What?
Are you spending money?
Like,
Because no one just want to go through shit. Like, what?
I want no benefit.
Yeah, like, am I
of
feeling
all-
good?
That's why
that's
go
a
back
lie.
up.
That is a lie. They go through worse for less.
that is true.
Damn.
But you know what? I'll agree to a certain extent. I don't like toxic relationships. I like relationships that you got to figure shit out.
Love them.
The reason I
give
say
me
you got to figure
toxicity.
shit out is because I think a lot of times, and it's just I guess the way that we kind of say the word toxic now.
Yeah, I think it's that.
People just say toxic and don't really know what it actually means, right? People be, oh, everything is toxic, but I want somebody who's willing to sit, like, if we have a disagreement, I want to be able to have a disagreement or be able to fuck up and be able to sit down and figure the fuck
And
up.
compromise.
Just figure it out. Let's figure it out.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
Let's
nah,
just
I'm cool
fuck
with
and
that.
forget it happened.
Thank
And then do it again
you.
No,
next week.
that's not gonna
And then we
fix
gonna do it again
anything,
next
Clap it
though.
up. Dude, clap it up for the young lady. Clap it up for the young lady.
Yo, cause you're still gonna have the same problem though.
And then guess what you're gonna
I
do?
can't do that.
You're gonna fuck again.
You're
No,
gonna
I'm
fuck
kidding.
again, and one of these fucks are gonna lead to a baby. Oh, he's beautiful. Looks like me. Has your eyes. Look at this. Do it again. Now we got two. Happy home.
Can't do that. Can't do that. I would
Nah,
son.
I'm not
rocking.
with that.
Not
I'm not
rocking.
going that far, but
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
Ain't
not
nothing
rocking.
but-
Two
Hey,
babies at that.
The most toxic relationships is lead to mad kids.
Not
What's wrong
rocking.
with y'all?
Can't rock.
Ain't
Can't.
nothing straightening but straightening.
Ain't nothing need straighten but straighten it.
Okay? And what's gonna straighten this out is some toxic relationships.
Jesus
Shit,
Christ.
the most fun. Walk in the house, you don't know what you walking into.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. I wanna be able to have
Who wants to be able to be like, yo, here this bitch goes. She gonna be
This
at
one-
the stove.
No. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I think there has to be some.
When I walk in the house, I want to hear that. Who the fuck?
where the fuck you been?
War?
Why?
I'm like, bitch,
Why?
I went to Trader Joe's like you asked me to.
Why do you? Why?
It's just
Why?
hot. It's hot.
Because I know you love me.
How does that mean love?
That means stress.
A
That doesn't mean
motherfucker
love.
ain't gonna
Time
get-
for stress.
A motherfucker not gonna be stressing you if they don't love you.
200%.
They could go
Why
somewhere
not?
else.
Why not?
Wait,
No.
what you mean they
Hold
not
on.
gonna be
Hold on.
stressing you if they don't love you?
If a motherfucker don't love you, like I know me, I'm not gonna act the way I be acting over my bitches.
That's what I'm saying.
if
That's
I
you.
don't love you.
That's
Okay,
you.
yes, that's fair.
So, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
need.
but that doesn't mean toxic. Like
Oh, I'm
This
toxic.
is what I'm saying.
that doesn't
Talk about
equal
it.
toxic
Oh, I'm
though. Just because
toxic.
it could be stressing over just some little shit.
No.
just because-
Mouse is toxic.
I'm toxic.
200%.
I pop out.
Mouse is toxic because he doesn't want to solve anything. If it's an argument, Mouse is like,
But
cool,
she
I'm
don't
gonna
wanna
leave it right
solve
here.
shit. Why y'all don't want to solve nothing?
Because I mean, I know from my point of view, typically when you're dealing with people, right, you kind of have to accept that one or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to leave or you're not going to
Or you
leave.
guys will compromise and somebody will
Compromising,
make a change.
yeah, but compromising is real, right? So Compromise is
What do you
typically
mean
just
compromise isn't real?
It's momentary, right?
Thank
so you
you.
can't really change. Let's say you meet somebody and they 29, 30 years old. They have already these type
They're
of...
not changing for you, bro.
They're not maybe momentarily because they got punished. They in trouble. So they going to fix their behavior like a child would. But eventually they going to go back to touching the stove.
I've said the same thing
You know
on
what
this
I mean?
podcast. It's literally
So you either
that.
accept that.
And that's what it is, right? You get into these relationships that people deem toxic, and it really is just, I know I'm not going to leave you over this. I'm going to swallow this one. I'm not going to talk about it because it's pointless in talking about it. I'm going to tell you what bothered me. You're going to say, I didn't mean it like that.
So what's the point of? So where's the point where all right, I'm leaving? Like this shit is too toxic.
Yeah, about to say.
If you cheat,
Right.
if you open the door, like if a nigga open the door,
Disloyalty.
yeah, if disloyalty or cheating is the easiest way.
So what is cheating?
Like if a nigga open the door for you and you smile and say thank you, I'm out.
He's joking.
Nah,
Like you be like say me and you go together, right? And I'm running something, and I turn around, nigga opens the door for you, like thank you. You dumb?
I have to look back. Thank you.
Why he put the voice too?
You dumb? Yo, Jazz, you dumb? Like I'll shoot everybody in it. You know what? You happier by
I'll
yourself.
shoot
Let me
everybody in
let you be happy with everybody in here.
How are
Since
you
you wanna
able
have
to?
manners
That's what I'm
and
saying.
shit.
How are
You
you
want to
able
have
to?
stupid ass manners and shit.
How are you able to go through all of the toxicity but not go through that? That makes zero
Nah, 'cause that's
sense to
cheating.
me.
Right.
'Cause that's cheating, bro.
What?
I don't like that.
Okay, what do you define as cheating? Because this nigga's being ridiculous.
Yeah, so I don't know. When I have a man, I don't even make eye contact with men. Like it's just I just don't do it because I have respect for
That's
whoever
great.
I'm with. But
So I never have
so
to
I'm
worry
not
about-
I'm not really like a smiley girl either. You know what I mean? But cheating is like fucking
Okay, only fucking no. Nothing.
or even chilling with a girl. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Okay.
Shit.
But I'm talking about for me as for a man, it's different. I feel like, a lot of people think that I have these standards and I'm just trying to say one way for women. I'm still a very, and I'm like, if I'm trying to say like women have more power than men, but I also feel that when we're not in a relationship or when we're in the beginning courting stages, like I told you the first 3 months, we have the most power. But I do feel like when you do choose to be with someone, they should take responsibility of you and you should submit and they have the most power.
How do you feel about that, Mouse? Especially because we often talk about just the equality and breaking the whole patriarchal.
Patriarchy still.
Yeah.
Patriarchy still slaps sometimes. No, I mean I 1,000% agree with her. Like so that's I 1,000% agree. Like I'm gonna treat you as a person. I'm gonna respect you as a person. But once we enter this relationship, you are my responsibility. Which is why you don't just be getting. That's why I be telling y'all. When I be looking at y'all niggas, I be like, yo, bro, how you have another girlfriend, bro? Or I know niggas that got mad girlfriends. So I be like, bro, all of them are your girlfriends. Like you not just talking to one bitch and then this your girl. Like that's because for me, if I say I got 3 girlfriends, that means that's 3 people I'm responsible for.
True.
Plus the 2 kids I got. Nigga, suck my dick.
No, listen, I agree.
We at old my dick.
No, 200%. I'm only asking because just like we said, right? In my relationship with Christina, right? My marriage.
Thank you.
My full on fucking marriage.
Clap it up for the match, y'all. Clap it up.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
My
Thank
biggest thing I try to always impart when in our relationship is this is supposed to be an equal thing. I don't like the whole. I mean, again,
But
the
it's
patriarchy.
not realistic.
Why isn't it?
Relationships aren't equal, bro.
Why not?
The only thing that should ever be equal with a relationship is the effort, right? Mm-hmm. So if I'm giving you 100, you give me 100. I don't believe in 50-50, right?
True indeed.
If you show up, where the other 50 at?
True indeed.
You holding out on a nigga, don't show up me.
Not even.
Show
We
up
need
with
to-
100, I show up with 100.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying? So so that's the only thing ever about a relationship that's ever gonna be equal. Someday she's gonna be someday you're because you're a human. You just
I agree.
aren't going to be the best version of you.
I agree.
And if she met you that way, y'all would fail, which means she's gonna step up.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's days where she is just not gonna be able to be
The top. Yeah, of
and
course.
you gotta meet it. It's never gonna be this equal thing. It's never gonna be that.
But still, just as you said, it has to be an equal. There's gonna be days that we have off, but you meeting me in the middle and me meeting you wherever you need me to meet you, that's still an equal effort, right?
That's the 100%. That's you showing up 100%.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole.
That's the only part of the relationship. Like
the energy should be
the energy. Like there's never gonna be.
I'm saying
you're never gonna. She's never. But me personally, I don't think like whatever somebody's role is, just like let that be the role, right? Like if you the cooker, just be the cooker, my nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like this is what you set in place, right? And I always talk about women that complain about women that want a boyfriend and complain about having a boyfriend, right? A woman that say, I want a man, and get a man. And now you mad that you got to pick up after the nigga. And now he a piece of shit because you got to remind him to do shit. And it's like, you said you wanted a boyfriend. Now you got a boyfriend. And now you mad. This is the shit that come with having a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. It's the shit that comes with being in a relationship. Being there to meet the need. And a lot of time, because I haven't had relationships with men, I can only talk about women. Mm-hmm. A lot of time women don't catch that part. A lot of times women don't catch the fact that you're meeting a need. You're not nagging me. You're not picking up after me. You're not being my mom. You're meeting a need. I have a fundamental need. And as the person who I've agreed to be in this relationship with, you're meeting my need. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And I just feel like your woman is your new mom who you have to take care of. But she's gonna take care of you.
No.
Like in regards to, well, for me,
I ain't never heard Mac react like this before in my life. Clap it up for Jazz to make it nice.
No, personally for me, you know, I'm gonna do, you know, everything that I'm gonna love you like you my son, like you my baby. Like that's just, you know.
You go.
Yeah, so personally for me, I'm gonna love you like you my son, like you my baby.
No,
like,
and that's what I'm saying. I think it may just be me.
But I feel like if you a man and you love me like I'm your baby, like I'm, you know, not to say like your daughter, that sounds weird, but you gonna take care of me like in any way that I need, as you would your daughter.
And that's what I think
like the term
when
baby
I'm talking
over
about yes, right,
son and daughter.
When it comes for me, the way that I find satisfaction within my relationship is understanding that basically what you said, this is a pendulum, right? This is
yes, that's the perfect way to put it. Yes.
But it has to stay balanced. We have to stay balanced.
Yes.
Now, every day you have to really repeat on put whatever on that balance. Sometimes it gets a little heavy for the other person, and that person lets you know, and it's also like, yo, champ, I really don't fuck with this. This is where the whole not meeting or the arguments come from. Yo, this is getting a little heavy, fam. I need you to take some of this weight. Heard you. Cool. As your partner, I understand that that's taking a lot of weight, and even though I came in like this, I gotta be the man that you need me to be. So I'm going to take some of this weight off of your shoulders. If you need me to clean up the room, fix my sneakers, I could do that. I could at least do that. Like, I don't need to.
But your woman should love to do that for you. Ooh. That's the point of being your woman.
No. That's why she get the money. No, I'm going to keep it a bone. But listen, I'm going to keep it a bone. That's part of the fucking patriarchy. A woman should love to pick up after you. No, just love me for me. Love me for who I am to you.
Yeah,
but
I
don't need you to do all of that other shit.
Pick up after
but
you.
I feel like at the end of the day, you're still a man, right? Just like a lion is still a lion, even if he start talking 100 years from now, like he still got characteristics of that animal, of who you are. Like you are still a man, and so you still need a woman to balance that out. And we're not talking about, you know, I wasn't there when they fought for the equal rights. I don't care about voting. I don't care about. I know people gonna get mad about this, but the woman should be. The woman is in her power when she's single and when she's young. But when a woman decides to be with a man and who to be with, that's why you got to choose the man smart. He is now in the power, and that's just how I live.
No, I'm about to say, listen, I feel that.
It's not that I wouldn't do it. It's just that I don't have to love to do that shit.
Right. I'll do it. But one day you will, you know. When you really love, when that's really your man, you're going to love. I love to, you know, do whatever makes my pick that. Okay, no problem. I'll be your slave. I don't care. That's my man. Like, duh. You know?
I can't.
I get that.
I can't.
And that's why she gets the fucking money.
Hold on, listen.
That's why niggas are paying after the breakup.
Hey,
because there just might be a chance
to get that back.
Clap it up. This is crazy. This is the greatest podcast we ever did, man. We acted like the what today? We asked the question and answered it. Yeah. This might be like my other podcast.
Yeah, you're so silly.
Pretty great.
I do want to talk about something before we get out of here, though, because I don't want to do a disservice to anybody that may identify with what you spoke. Right. You spoke about growing up in the foster system. Mm-hmm. Was there any... I don't want to pose it weird. Was there anything you witnessed during that time which led to you always, like you said, always feeling like the need to be in survival mode?
Anything I witnessed during that time,
or just anything that you went through. Like, what is the thing that sparked that switch in your head? Right. Like, it's survival mode to the death of me.
Listen, I done been through everything you could imagine twice. You know, I was in gangs. I was like out. You know, like I done been through everything you could think of. You know, I've had my ex get shot in the head. Like I've been through everything.
I'd say I understand the Blu Jasmine now.
But makes sense now. Ain't no bro. Hey, we know how to
and so I think that I think it's a New York thing. You know what I mean? I also think my parents had me when they was young too. My mom was 18, my dad was 20. And so they was still, you know, my dad was, you know, he had like crack houses. So it was like I still always lived in that mode. It was just how I grew up. It's just what we know. It's just like, you know what I mean? You could be up today and down tomorrow. So facts. I feel like it's important to have, and I would never want to lose that mindset. For a long time, my mother was very strong with me. Like she's a very strong person. And like to the point where if I had anything that I fell on the floor in life or in real life or whatever, she was the type to be like, girl, get over it. Stop crying. It's not that serious. You know, tomorrow's a better day.
That's good though.
And for a long time, I was like, you know, I wish I had a mom that was like, you know what I mean? But I'm so grateful today because it's like, yo, all the stuff that I've been through, if I would have had my parents cater to me in a way that most people want to grow up, I would have never been able to survive none of that.
You wouldn't have
and
been
be
prepared.
who I am. You know what I mean? A lot of people that I know are like, or that have been through similar shit that I've been through, are not in the right spaces. You know what I mean? And I thank God that, you know, I'm not like alcoholic. I'm not a party person. I don't do no type of drugs. I'm not into none of that. So I'm grateful for being in survival mode because I'm always on point and I'm always on my toes, you know?
That's good. That's good.
It is.
I like this guy. I like this guy a lot.
Now you're the road too.
Hey, listen. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for coming to Next Door, man. This is fire.
Appreciate you coming next door, grabbing some sugar with us. You know what I mean? We're gonna check you before you leave. You know,
we have to.
You gonna do what?
You gotta check your pockets. Gotta check your pockets.
You be looking. You gotta have to.
I saw her in the kitchen. She was looking at the spoons.
She looked like she be stealing. That's what I'm saying. Look like she be stealing.
So you don't got your credit cards on you? That's what you're saying.
Mouse, hurry this up. Mouse, hurry this up. Hurry up.
Listen, if there's one person credit card not to steal it, it's Spins. Because you're going down.
I'm about to say, hey, he's getting that new tooth next week. Hey, he has some money.
Listen, you steal Spins. Listen, listen, she steal that credit card. So she's going down off a lot more than just stealing a credit card.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. Listen, Matt, you got anything coming up?
Man, nothing much, man. Just this Broadway play, Thoughts of a Colored Man. Make sure you guys go get your tickets on telecharge.com. Yeah, man. Broadway, man. That's the only thing coming up right now.
Right now.
That's dope.
What you got coming up? You got anything coming up?
Oh my God, I have so much coming up.
All right. Guys. Oh, excuse me.
So much. It's been such a crazy week or two. So I've had so many requests with girls that as you would imagine, wanting to know how they could get this done or how they could get part of this lifestyle. And I also have men hitting me up. I don't know if you've seen, if you don't follow me, I've posted like who's paying bills today, and there's men that are actually saying yeah, and then I'm posting them and girls are sending their Cash App, and then girls are hitting me up like, oh, I really got $200.
What?
Oh, wow.
So are you gonna do seminars?
Hey.
Fucking relax.
Yeah,
hey.
So
why I can't inquire? I'm just asking. She should do seminars.
So I have this website called Sugar Social. Our first party is in August. We're vetting the guys heavily to make sure that they really got the bread that they saying they have, and then they're basically gonna pay for private. We're gonna have a chef and everything, and they're basically gonna pay for a private time with you in that moment. You know what I mean? So we're doing that. I'm also
sounds G. Sounds G.
Hey.
No, it's not a brothel.
Sounds just like a brothel, actually.
No.
Hey.
I thought
Please,
go ahead.
please.
If Olivia Benson show up outside,
You watch your indictment mouth. All right.
I'm gonna act just like Ice-T. I'm saying
Tutuola?
Tutuola. Yeah, that's brothel. I know a brothel when I see a brothel.
We also in talks of doing a reality show. Like I've had so many people contact me.
Fire.
So we're
That's
also
dope.
in talks of that where the winner will get their rent paid for a year.
Wow. Rent paid.
Period. And so we're doing that. And you know, I've had other people, you know, I've been in indie films already in the past, like small little parts.
Fire.
But I've had other people recently hit me up, so hopefully you'll see me doing that.
We like that. We like
Talks
that.
about so many things, girl. Oh my
That's-
God,
All
y'all
of this-
gonna know.
all
Y'all
of it-
gonna know.
Hold on, hold on,
At the
listen,
end of the
listen.
day,
We need to get her
Y'all
hooked
gonna
up
know
with
the
Che
tea.
so Che could get this joint paid for the year. You hear me? You hear me?
Che,
Hey.
Che.
Hey, Che, look, I'm
We're
looking
gonna
at you right
connect
now.
y'all,
Che. Hey.
I think my favorite part about this, right, is that because I do think because of the nature of conversation, the nature of the way people just place certain people, I think people always tend to think I'm always against something.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I tell people all the time, pretty comes with privilege. If
Facts.
you can do it,
Do it.
or you wouldn't be able to do it.
That's a fact.
So 1000% of support, especially these
you.
dumb niggas. Get
Can you
these
stop
niggas.
calling my niggas dumb, bro?
It's not. I won't say they
Can
dumb.
you call them rich niggas? They
Rich-
like that.
Rich
yeah,
dumb
rich
niggas.
niggas.
Yeah.
I'll say they're I can't think of anything. They dumb. They dumb.
Dumb
They
niggas
dumb.
with discretionary funds, right?
With dis-
but you know why? I really fuck with you because at no point did I hear anything predatory, right? Like I don't hear you trying to run this game on a nigga that work at like the plant,
Foot block.
right? Like because sometimes girls are just some women
No.
just evil like that. Sometimes like damn, bitch, you are running this nigga little Foot Locker check into the ground.
Into the ground.
This nigga get $200 a week. I need 197. Let him live on $3 if he loves me.
No.
So I respect that, and that's my only pushback. The only time you'll ever hear me push back, I'm like, you doing this to broke niggas? Bitch, go over there and do it, stupid. So yeah, 100%. You got our support, whatever you need. I actually do want to speak to you offline.
Okay.
Because I think that sugar social, something we could definitely
help
It could
with.
probably be a great benefit to you by us coming aboard. So
Yeah.
we'll talk to you offline about that. Little brother, what you got going on?
What you got going on?
No, please don't co-sign him calling me little bro.
That's why I stayed out of it. I stayed out of it.
Nyla Symone, what do you have going on?
Well, I have a podcast with Mouse
Hey.
every Monday. Black Effect, iHeartMedia, and I have a show coming on with Revolt.
Hey.
Oh.
Like 106 in Park.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Come on. Clap it up.
Late,
Where my
fellas.
rich niggas who want to invest in my sis? Come
Nah,
on, she's
fuck
going
that.
places in life.
Talk
Fuck
about
that.
it.
Niggas, get her. She got the bag. Get her, nigga. She got the bag.
It's okay. I have a boyfriend. So, yeah, that's what I got going on.
That's it.
Hey, Mouse Jones.
I mean, damn, I mean,
Ain't you on? You're on late
oh,
nights.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm on Power 105.1 every night, 2 to 5 a.m. You know,
I really
got the
hate
late
being.
night shift.
I
and
really
then
hate
on
being
Sundays.
supportive.
Don't
You're a
do
good
that
friend.
because you forgot that she was going on a whole Guy Next Door tour on the Breakfast Club interview, and I had to remind you.
There we go.
You're welcome.
There we go. That's a
My
good
dog.
friend. That's a good friend
Guy
right
Next
there.
Door are definitely going on tour, so
Yep.
make sure you pay attention to that. Trap Karaoke is back on tour August 13th. We will see y'all in Atlanta. That is a sold out show. So if you
It's
have
done.
not got there, sorry for you. August 14th we will be in DC. That is also a sold out show.
And I'm
So
DJing, right?
Damn.
Okay, cool.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, really?
Part about that. Don't know.
Wow.
I see.
You coming to DC?
Yeah, when is it?
Look, she's fronting.
Yeah, but no, what we doing?
August 14th, Trap Karaoke.
It's gonna be lit.
And what we doing?
I just said okay. All right.
No, she's asking what are we doing.
What is over there?
Trap karaoke. It's a big
It's a
party.
party.
Oh, okay, like we rapping Future.
Whatever you
Yep.
want to do.
Precisely.
Whatever you want to do.
I think is that everything? Oh, like Nyla said, Mondays. Mondays after you
what?
listen to the what, listen to God Next Door. After you listen to God Next Door, listen to the what. Let that be what you do each and every Monday. Patreon.
Patreon.
It is patreon.com/God Next Door Pod.
Yep.
Music Breaker.
Oh, yeah.
So as you guys know, the good people at Music Breaker had decided to collab with us. to make their own Get the Drawers playlist.
So before we do our selections, let's ask the ladies. So we have this playlist called the Get the Draws playlist, as you guys know. Okay. And every episode we asked our family to put a song on there that will help get the draws. So, Blu Jasmine.
A song that's gonna help get the draws. I don't know.
She gonna be say something like the cash register.
Yeah, that's actually hard.
It's going down. I hate everything about this podcast.
Oh my god!
It's probably my last day podcast, and I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, we'll come back to you.
I'll get back. Yeah,
we'll come right back to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Rihanna. Yeah, I said it. And
No, it's just one.
Nah, because this other one I feel like is a hit. This is a new one where I'm like,
so you either go with that one or nothing.
All right, cool, Rihanna. Yo, give me my mic.
I like Summer Walker Body.
Okay.
Well, me and Mac, we're going to do our obligations.
Let's do it.
We've been going through your submissions. We have.
Thousands of submissions. 1,000+ submissions. Y'all.
We've been going through them. So this week, I am putting on Emotions by Courtney Noel. That is my Music Breaker Get the Drawers playlist choice.
That was pretty good.
Emotions.
That one I actually liked a little bit.
A little bit.
Now, you know which one I really banged with? We're going to go with Aquarius by EJ.
That was a bar.
That joint was kind of fire, my G. Like, it was a nice little drum loop on there. Like, you did your thing, champion. You did your thing. So, yeah, that's my choice.
So make sure y'all go check out these artists. And make sure you check out the Guys Next Door Music Breaker Get the Drawers playlist. And make sure we see y'all ass on Monday.